right? She's persuaded that guess what? Women is everything, and women are a part of everything. Women, because without the woman, right? If she would stay here and understood, without the woman, it wouldn't be no us.
Yeah.
Right? A man couldn't just sit over here and have a baby and produce one out of his rod without having a woman. Right? That's why the Lord made everything two and two.
But women have to understand that we are the prize.
We are.
Right.
They don't understand that.
Like, where are we not comprehending through their brain?
You know why? Westernized indoctrination. Right, and that we know Israelites too, bro. All of y'all can hear this too, right? Y'all can hear this too. What we're talking about right now, right? Is how, you know what I'm saying, about lineage and how children are called after their fathers, right? Because the misconception about it, right, is, right, a lot of people say that, oh, I come from my mom, like she's able to birth her own child herself, right? But a seed comes from a man. Right? You know what I'm saying? And like I was telling the brother, hey, women are a very important part of building a nation. Right? It takes two. Right? It takes a man and a woman to have a child. And for them to expand. Right? Read it one more time from the top for the sister that just got here.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together.
All of the congregations of people. Right? All the congregations of these tribes right here. Right? Read.
On the first day of the second month.
All right, brother. Lord, when I see you back, brother.
And they declared their pedigrees,
their seed line, their bloodline,
after their families, by the house of their fathers.
By the house of who?
By the house of their fathers.
By their grandmothers.
By the house of their fathers.
Right, so like I was just telling the brother, he said he had to make a quick run right fast, right? So when God created nations, right? He assembled the families of the nations, right? By the house of their fathers, by the bloodline of their fathers, right? So if your father would be a so-called black man, right? Or a so-called West Indian man, or Puerto Rican, so on and so forth, right? You would descend from your father that would make you a child of Israel. So it doesn't matter if your mom's white, doesn't matter if your grandma's Chinese, doesn't matter if your grandma's a daggone East Indian, right? If your father come from one of these tribes, right, that makes you an Israelite, right? Through the spirit, right? If your father comes from one of these tribes, right, and he goes through these things and believe and fit these things that's in the Bible, right, that would make him an Israelite, right? So
what you trying to say? Everything is still for a man?
As far as according to.
So you feel like everything a man is supposed to. A man is the leader. So a man. So we supposed to follow what a man tell us, right?
That's what not see in a sense like that. It's not just like that. Everybody's. Read the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25.
Hey brother, we ain't trying to be rude, but we trying to.
Okay, you ain't hold on. I mean, y'all be on real quick.
She had a question. She had a question. I got it.
You got it?
I need some Irish cream.
1 Corinthians 11 and verse number 3. Read that first. 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3 first.
Yeah, because I want to.
Yeah, because see the thing is about
see the Bible? I want to see what it say on the front. So it just say Holy Bible.
Yeah, King James Version.
So it is a King James Version. That's what I wanted to know because I have been seeing so many different versions.
See, the thing is.
Let me say this. And I don't mean to be rude. I'm a teacher.
Sure.
Okay, by profession. And I met a Haitian young lady. And she was like, Miss Cook, our Bible is totally different from the King James Version. And I said, bring it in to me. And she said, I had to ask my father. And she did. No, she's Ethiopian. I'm sorry. But I guess Ethiopian is Haitian. When she brought that Bible in, I could not believe what I seen. it's a difference, and I'm so confused. Why is it so many?
Because they telling us the truth of who we are as blacks. You feel what I'm saying? The King James version is man-made. You feel what I'm saying? Like it don't really tell us about the kingdom of who we are as a whole. Like black people is everything. Black people is power. Black people is all the above. You feel what I'm saying? And everything stems from a woman. But the King James version is that everything stems from a man.
No,
but that's not even the truth.
Sister, hold on, sister.
Feel me? But I'm listening to you.
Hold on, sister. That's not what it is. That's not what it is, right? That's totally false. That was told, and that was taught. That was indoctrinated. The King James Bible, right, is closest to the original version from the Greek manuscripts and the Hebrew and the Masoretic text, right? It was translated, right? A lot of the whole misconception on a quick history on who King James was. King James was not a white man nor a homosexual. Right? King James did not write the Bible.
He wasn't a brother.
He did not write the Bible. Hold on, brother.
He was an African.
He was so-called African American in the time of England. Right? As a matter of fact, we might book it on the Negroes.
We about to talk. We about to tell you though. We about to tell you. We gonna have a conversation.
Because I really got to quit. No, because I'm not here to discredit what y'all believe.
But you can't. But you made a claim that's not true.
But what I'm saying to you is the King James version is not going to tell you who we are as blacks.
Yes, it is.
That is a man-made version that's been reduplicated over generations of years and years and years. So that's not even telling us the truth of who we are.
Can you prove that?
So I can't prove that, but I can't prove that right now.
Sister, we studied.
Right now, I ain't got time to prove because I'm in the middle of a little shooting thing, but that's not who we are. All I'm saying to you, my baby, that's not who we are as black people. That's not telling us who we are as black people. It's not telling us that we are the chosen ones. They're supposed to follow us.
The Bible says that.
And the woman is the leader of everything. Without a woman, it wouldn't be a man.
Give me the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
This is a book of
Hold on, watch this.
You said Corinthians 11.
Listen to this, because listen, hold on. Listen to this. See, the thing is about our people, right? They hear things, right?
You're not videoing me.
No, he's not videoing. It's for edification's sake, because that's the problem with our people. Our people are taught things, right? But don't ever go and search things out for themselves, right?
And I'm gonna tell you, as an educator, I've been going real deep only because I'm dealing with a diverse of students. Like I told you, I'm dealing with them all. I'm dealing with, and please listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening to you, sister.
And because that's what's bringing up the question when you've been introduced to it. You're real time with it. You're getting the experience. So I'm dealing with, like I told you, a lot of Ethiopian students. And I had this young lady to literally ask her father, could she bring the Bible? But she did. And like I said, I was blown away. So
Chapter 6. No, I'm listening, sister. No, I'm listening because but as the Bible teaches.
I see what a young lady is.
Can I tell you something right fast, sister? Can I tell y'all something right fast? Because I'm up here trying to teach, right? And I'm trying to show y'all. Y'all have a lot of questions, and I want to answer them all. But as the scriptures say, right? When you read into the scriptures, right? You have to speak as the oracles of God. So when we up here teaching, we're teaching not our words, not man words. We're not going to get up here like the pastor do and tell you how they feel, right? We're going to go and tell you what the Lord said, right? Out of His word, straight from the Bible, right? So give me the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out, King.
Blessed is he
chapter 4 and verse 11.
that read it. The Lord say, blessed is he that read it. Blessed is what? Blessed is he that read it. I just hear what they're told. Blessed is he that read it. Just hear things. Blessed is he that read it. And they that hear the words of this prophecy. They hear the words of the prophecy, read. And keep those things which are written therein. So the Lord said, blessed is the man and woman that reads, right? And hear the words of prophecy and keep those things that are written therein. These things that were written therein is the commandments of the Lord, right?
A slave owner had a slave to take some of those scriptures out of the Bible.
Bring that up.
This is.
I'm gonna be honest, and I don't mean to be rude. I'm gonna stop right here.
Let me read it.
I'm gonna stop right here
because you prove that?
I'm not grasping what is being read, sir. You're saying read. I didn't even grasp what he just said. But what you can do is you can give me the scriptures. You can give me the scriptures, and I can go read.
This is historical King James. King James is a king.
Historical account.
That's wrong with our people right there.
That's just wrong. No, to read the historical.
King
That's
James,
wrong with our people. They don't-
King
they
James
don't
was a
really
king
want
of
that.
Great Britain. King James was a king of Great Britain, France, and Ireland.
What was he?
King James was a king of Great Britain, France, and Ireland. He was a black man.
What was he?
He was a black man.
He was a white man.
He was a black man.
He was a what?
He was a black
Nah, he was a
man.
heathen.
He was a black
He was
man.
not black.
He was a black man.
Huh?
And the King James Bible.
And the what?
And the King James
This
Bible
Bible that we're reading out of
is named after him.
is named after who?
Is named after
It
him.
was authorized.
King James approved 54 scholars.
He did what?
King James approved 54 scholars.
He was a king of Ireland, Scotland, and England. He sat on 3 thrones, right? His name was King James, right? He was a king, and now people are so bumped down and don't understand that. Guess what? Because we've been so beaten down, we don't believe that we were kings.
Wow.
We don't believe it was never in the rulership. And they think the Dark Ages in England was just it was no time of the sun. It was just covered by a dark cloud. That's what they think. But they don't believe that King James was the black man. Read that from the top. King James was a what?
King James was a black man.
He was a European.
He was a black man.
He was a white man.
He was a black man.
He was a pink man.
He was a black man.
What was he?
He was a black man.
Sister, what was he?
He was a black man.
Hey, Azan. What was King James?
A black man.
He was a what?
A black man.
See it again?
King James was a black man.
See, hold up. So, this is the problem with our people. They got ears, but they don't hear. Give me hold that right there. Give me Acts chapter 28 and verse 26.
You not degrade a woman like that. You're degrading
How?
her
Who's
because-
degrading somebody?
Yes, you are. That's
not
wrong with
degrading.
That's what's wrong with
See,
our
the
people.
problem is,
That's what's wrong
bring
with
it
our
up.
people. That's wrong.
No, that's what's wrong with our people.
You were
The state of women.
You were right.
That's what's wrong with our
But
people.
listen what
The
you're
state of
saying.
women. Bring it out.
The state of women.
28
That's
and verse 26.
derogatory.
Okay. This the book of
That's
Acts,
derogatory.
chapter 28
That's why
and verse
nobody's
26.
listening to them.
Saying,
That's why
go into this
nobody's
people
listening to them.
and say,
And say what?
That's not.
hearing
why no one is
ye
listening to
shall
them.
hear
First of all,
and shall not understand.
Say, hear ye, you shall hear, and not understand, read.
And seeing ye shall see and not perceive.
See that? Because nobody perceived it. Now read that from the top about King James.
King James was a king of Great Britain, France, and Ireland.
France and Ireland, he was the king of 3 thrones, right? It said he was king of Great Britain, France,
and Ireland.
and Ireland, read.
He was a black man.
No, he was a European man.
He was a black man.
He wasn't a Negro.
He was a black man.
Yeah, he couldn't relate to us. He
He
don't know
was
us.
a black man.
He was a what?
He was a black
A
man.
black man, read.
And the King James Bible is named after him.
It's named after him because it's authorized, right?
King James approved 54 scholars to work on the translation.
So he hired 54 scholars to work on the translation of the Bible, not change the words, right? Not change the words, right? Not switch anything around, right? But he translated because there was people that was taken over here from captivity from their countries, and people couldn't have a Bible. They couldn't understand because the only people that could have it was who? The Europeans, right? And they was the ones that was teaching you the Bible. They was the ones that was telling you things. They had different Bibles like the Geneva Bible, right? The Wicked Bible, that was saying things that the Bible didn't say. And King James, right? And they was trying to kill him for that because he took the Bible from the priests, right? He took the Bible from out of the churches and gave everybody their own Bible so they could read for themselves, right? Like the scripture we put out earlier. Read that one more time in Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3, right? In the book of Revelation. All right, we're gonna finish reading that. Read that one more time.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
Blessed is he that read,
and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things.
Nah, don't keep.
And keep those things.
Nah, don't do it.
And keep those things which are written therein.
Which are written therein. Now, is that hard to understand? Come on, man. Is it hard to understand? So why the sister couldn't sit up here with that tight hair up on her head to understand that? Why couldn't she wrap her head around that? Right? She couldn't do it. Because you know why? Because in her heart, right, she's persuaded that guess what? Women is everything. And women are a part of everything. Women, because without the woman, right? If she would stay here and understood, without the woman, it wouldn't be no us. Right? A man couldn't just sit over here and have a baby and produce one out of his rod without having a woman. Right? That's why the Lord made everything 2 and 2.
But women have to understand that we are the prize.
We are.
Right.
They don't understand that.
Like,
See,
where are we not comprehending through their brain?
You know why? westernized indoctrination, right? Westernized
I
indoctrination.
said that shit yesterday.
You know what I'm saying? The westernized indoctrination of women, right? When they come over here, right? Because it was a wise saying, man. The elder said, man, you could tell the state of our future by the woman, right? By the state of the woman. You could tell where our future is headed. Look at our women.
Yeah.
Look at our women. And
That is true.
Look at our women. They out here outwardly proud, right? They got embroidered hair, walking up and down the street, yelling at a man, don't have no respect for him, but we derogatory. We degrading them. They degrade us. They degrade us. But we're not about to turn on that. So to go back to finish reading about King James.
King James was a king of Great Britain, France, and Ireland.
He was a king. He had respect. Where's the respect for our men now?
Nowhere.
Where's the respect for our men? Our men,
don't got none.
Our men are out here walking around with wigs on and purses now. Our men are out here
That
walking around with
shit
skinny jeans
Man,
with saggy pants with
say.
belts on. Right? Where's the state of our men? Where's the respect for our men? Where's the self-respect? Right? I never seen a king that didn't respect himself.
Right.
Right? I never seen a king, right, on the throne that didn't have some type of authority about himself, some type of discipline about himself. I never
Confidence.
seen it. And it's not the women's fault. It's the man's fault. Right? We fall. We don't respect ourselves, but guess what? When we don't respect our women, right? We don't have no order in ourselves. We don't have no order in our home. This is why women are able to go out here and do stuff like that, to yell at a man, to scream at a man, because we don't got no order. We don't have no order for ourselves.
Respect order.
Right? Finish reading that.
He was a black man.
He was a what again?
He was a black man.
Read.
And the King James Bible is named after him. King James approved 54 scholars to work on the translation. 47 in 6 groups at 3 locations for 7 years.
This is talking about the school of Cambridge, right? Oxford, right? You know what I'm saying? He had 3 different companies, right? You know what I'm saying? He had hired 54 scholars, but only 47 of them worked on the translation, right? You know what I'm saying? In 1608, right, during the the Hampton Court Conference, right? He went in there to get this approved, right? They didn't like him for it, right? The Puritans didn't. They tried to kill him, right? A man named Sir Anthony Weldon, after like 15 years after he died, came out saying that King James was a homosexual, right? They tried to say King James wrote about witchcraft because he wrote a book called Demonology, right? And in that book,
he explained it everything.
He explained it about how, guess what? Witchcraft is real and you should not do it.
Yeah.
That's what King James was explaining. So finish reading that out.
47 worked in 6 groups at 3 locations for 7 years, comparing previous English translations.
They was comparing the text, so they had the English text right here, the Greek text, the Masoretic text, the Greek manuscripts, right, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and it was. Okay, let's say that. Let's say that. Okay, put that on there. All they was doing was copying, translating. Read.
Comparing previous English translations, Geneva Bible, and text in the original language.
They compare different Bibles. Like, okay, this Bible is going to get what this saying. They was comparing like, what the hell? Nah, the Geneva Bible going off.
Yeah.
They don't say that, right? They don't say what this Bible say. Oh, nah, this is looking bad. Read.
And text in the original languages, Hebrew and Greek. The King James translation had a significant influence on the English language and was widely accepted as the standard English Bible.
It's the standard English Bible, right? We got the SEV, right? The ESV, right? You know what I'm saying? The NIV, the NLT, right? Read.
Salakia.
But all of these Bibles came from the King James Version Bible. Read.
The King James translation had a significant influence on the English language and was widely accepted as the standard English Bible. Because of the project being overseen by King James and the care and precise attention to detail during the 7-year translation.
They took care and precise attention to when they was translating it from the Hebrew, from the Greek, right, into the English.
Yeah.
For 7 years, that was their life. Right? They didn't mess around with that. Read.
The King James Bible was considered one of the most accurate translations.
What is it?
one of the most accurate translations.
It's a man-made book.
One of the most accurate translations in existence.
In existence, man. Ain't no other version of the Bible, no matter if it's a GNT, no matter if it's an NLT, no matter if it's a CEV, no matter if it's an NIV, no matter what version of the Bible it is, the King James Bible is the best one to go from, right? It's closest to the original text, the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Masoretic text, the Greek Septuagint, the Hebrew Septuagint, all the way back to the stone, right? When it was written by the finger of God, we could prove that it wasn't when it wasn't written. You know what I'm saying? By man. We could prove it. And guess what? But ain't no. But how people think about the Bible, they think that it was a book that came compiled and came down out the sky and dropped in Moses' lap. No. That's not what happened. Bible goes back. Look, the word Bible goes back to biblios, right? That's the Greek word for a compilation of books, a compilation of scrolls, right? From the Hebrews, from the Israelites, from us, that we try to tell the system, right? But they don't know no order, right? Give me the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. They don't know this part right here. They're not scoffing at me, right? I'm not offended. I could care less about how what they say about me, right? They're not.
Get up out of here. I gotta get back to my baby. Nah,
for sure.
That is real because I be trying to tell my homeboys so much, bro. Nigga, you not who you think you are, my brother. Like,
right?
Come on, man. Like,
let me read you this one scripture. I know you gotta go back to your baby.
I'm
gonna read you one more. I'm gonna read you one more scripture. Let me give you two.
Good.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians.
Because it's imperative that we know who we are, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
never rushing God.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High, man.
I would never rush him.
Real life bring a tear to my eyes.
On me.
That's sincere, bro. Because our people always think they ain't got the time for the Lord, man.
I got all the time.
Man.
I will stop what I'm doing.
All praise to the Most High.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
See?
But I would have you know.
Israelites, Israelite man and woman, read.
That the head of every man.
The head of every man
is Christ.
Is who?
Is Christ.
It's Christ. We follow him.
Yeah.
Man follows him.
Yeah.
But read.
And the head of the woman.
And the head of the woman is what?
Is the man.
It's her.
Is the man. Is the man.
She the head and he to follow her.
Is the man. And the head of Christ.
And the head of Christ
is God. Is God.
Who we follow. So we following Christ, right? And Christ is our head. Guess what? So it's the Most High God, Christ, man, and the woman. Right? And then the children under her. Because she's supposed to be the teacher of good things to the children at home. So as you can see, the conditions of our women right now, look at what our children doing. I just read an article the other day, right, of a 14-year-old child getting into a shootout with police.
Yeah.
He killed the police officer and severely injured one.
Yeah.
Right? They don't have no fear of nothing no more.
Right.
You know why? Because look, who they raised by? Their mom. Right? They're raised by just the mother.
Single parent home and
But why is that? Who's that happening to?
Yeah.
What people is that happening to?
We know.
Right? Could I prove that right fast? Bring that out in Deuteronomy 28:54. Deuteronomy 28 and 16.
I wouldn't break a point. I was like, that's the reason why you got like Boys II Men and Tupac, you know, got the legendary songs, you know, Mama, Dear Mama.
Yeah.
Where the daddy songs at? It's because dad are locked up.
Yeah, dad ain't there, or dad was there, but they kicked him out. You know, like shit like that. That's why I don't.
They got songs about daddy. He the Rolling Stone.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Papa's Rolling Stone. Hey, he an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A junkie. Right? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Or got another family on the other side of town.
Book of Deuteronomy. Chapter 28. Talk about something. I'm leaving home to be with my side piece.
Come on, man.
That's about the dad. Come on, it's madness, man. Bring that out.
In verse 54, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
See, us that was tender, like not like soft, but we had love for each other, compassion for each other.
Emotions.
Exactly.
Right.
We had them.
We wasn't hard on each other.
No more.
We wasn't hard on each other. You could walk down the street back in those days. Hey, how you doing, man? How the family doing? How the kids doing, man?
Don't even know each other.
Don't even know each other.
Don't matter though.
You know what I'm saying?
We together.
Exactly.
We're not together
We're not
now.
like that no more, man. We not like now. We walk down the street, we mugging each other.
Yeah.
I don't like you because you got gray on.
Yeah, I
I
don't
got
like
black.
you because you got a Miri on or a Valencia on.
Yeah.
I don't like you because you driving a Scat Pack or a Ferrari.
Yeah.
I got one.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got one. You got that look at you.
Yeah, I already know. Oh,
This nigga.
You think you better than
You think you
me?
better than me? That's
Come
that.
on, man.
That's
And
that
we
evil
all the
eye.
same.
Yep, read that. I'll finish reading that.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother
You think you better than me, nigga? Read.
and towards the wife of his bosom.
And toward not just the brother, but towards your woman too. Why you think there's so many baby mamas out here? The man I want to be with their woman, right? Yo, that's just my baby mama, man.
Yeah,
F
that's
that,
just my baby mom.
You know what I'm saying, man?
You can fuck
F that, man. F, man, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They make songs all the time about passing a girl to his bro. Like, that's hate. That's
Nah,
hatred,
that
bro.
is, like-
Why don't you love that woman, right? Read.
And toward the remnant of his children.
Well, hold on. What's the stigma about the so-called black man? What's that stigma that they say as far as the stigma
Deadbeat.
about what?
A deadbeat.
He's a deadbeat is
He's
never there.
not, but when we there, we are in the wrong. That's
See
what
that?
they not understand.
See that?
How we
That's a man
But-
right there raising his family though, man.
Already,
All praise
already.
to the Most High.
All praise, all praise.
All
But
praise.
like we us as a people, we just so caught up in today's world
Exactly.
where we don't understand each other no more.
See that?
Why are we not understanding a woman's point of view and a man's point of view? And then we comprehend the point of views and come together and just be in the middle.
Because
Right.
of this right here. Finish reading that,
And toward the remnant
And towards the remnant of his what?
of his children.
Of his who?
Of his children.
She going what?
which he shall lead.
Nah, he always gonna be there.
Which he shall lead.
And go down and hop to verse 56.
Verse 56. The tender and delicate woman
So now
among
the tender,
you,
delicate woman
Yeah,
among
yeah.
you. These women out here hard.
Yeah.
They hard as hell. They thugs.
They us.
They wearing gold.
They us.
towing pistols.
They want to be
Right?
us.
They sagging their jeans
They
down.
want to be us.
They want to be us, man. Right?
The man
That's
wearing
how it
purses.
is.
Come on now. Men wearing purses now.
Yeah.
Crazy
And that
one.
is
That's diabolical, bro. Right, Reed?
which would not adventure to set the sole of her feet upon the ground for delicateness
For delicateness.
and tenderness.
Because our women
Yeah.
not delicate and tender no
Nah,
more.
they not.
They got dirt under their nails, scrapes on their knuckles.
oh bitch, you this, you that.
Oh
you
yeah. Nigga, I knock you out. Talk about they gonna knock you out and they squaring up with you.
Like
Like what?
think about it. A man wants to be treated like us, but when we treat him like us,
Yeah.
we in the wrong.
We in the
Right.
wrong.
But you asked for this.
Exactly.
We didn't give you this.
Exactly.
We tried to be cordial, soft, genuine. Our
Right.
heart goes out to you,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
now you just overstepping the boundaries. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, man. You out of order.
Yeah, you-
right.
you definitely out of
You don't adhere to the order that guess what? The head of man is Christ.
Yeah.
Right. The head of Christ is God, but the head of the woman is the man.
Right.
They out of
Come
order.
on, man.
They
And
want to.
they want to wear the jeans.
You know what they say? You know what they say? Like the sister just walked past saying, guess what? No, the woman is God.
Yeah, but like they don't.
Bugging.
But
That's bugging
in the
out.
book of that he wrote,
Yeah.
the man is the prize.
The man is the head, right? God is the prize.
He said that from the get go.
Exactly.
Like,
Look, and they don't understand that through the man is how we get to
Come
get
on,
to the
man.
prize. Come on,
And-
man. But finish reading that
Finish
out.
that.
Finish reading that out.
and tenderness.
Uh-huh.
Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
What's gonna happen? What the woman gonna be?
Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband
I'm
of her
gonna be
bosom.
evil toward her husband, man. Right? Read.
And toward her son
And toward her son. Her son gonna grow up and she gonna raise her son to be nothing like his dad. She gonna raise her son.
he's gonna be worse.
He gonna grow up to be a damn homosexual, right? Or a damn thug out there in the street because you can't raise him
He
to be a
gonna
man.
die
Right?
because
He gonna
that's
die.
what they do.
You know why he gonna die?
He gonna die, go to jail.
You know why he gonna die? Because a woman can't teach a man how to control his emotions.
Right.
Woman can't teach a man to be a man.
Right.
First off,
A man only teach a man only teach a boy how to be wise, how to control his emotions,
become
how
what-
to move in certain
Yeah.
situations, right? Things
A
that you
woman
should
can't-
do
a-
and shouldn't do in certain
a
situations.
woman only
man.
could tell you what she has to tell you.
to
like,
feel.
like she's going off her emotions. So like,
Not logical.
like last night.
Brother in the spirit. Brother
Yeah,
got the
I already.
he here. He
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
He
I be
here.
telling my girl every night,
You
like,
here.
understand that you go through your little emotion waves,
Yeah.
your little period,
Yeah.
all that. But
And that's
don't
the curse
take
on
that.
the women.
But don't take that out on us because we trying to help you out.
Let me finish reading this
Oh,
for
no,
you
you
so
good,
you can
bro.
understand why. So you
Yeah,
can understand this why.
yeah.
Bring this out.
And toward her daughter.
And toward her daughter. Her daughter gonna be just like her. Just like that worldly proverb. So as the daughter, as the mother, so is the daughter, man. Right? If your daughter,
The apple don't fall far from the tree.
You got women.
Man. Talk to them.
Look, you got women. It was even though they so-called white women, you got a mother and a daughter pregnant by the same man at the same time.
Crazy.
Come on, man.
And then they happy about the
and they
situation.
happy, but you seen that? You seen that?
How are you happy about the situation?
It's madness. It's madness, man.
Yeah.
But look, we let you know that. Guess what? This book right here, it don't happen to no other race of people, bro.
Yeah, I already know.
You know what I'm saying? Moses spoke these words to the children of Israel, right? Who God chose.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Give me that right quick, Isaiah 44:1. God chose Israel, right? God chose the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. He didn't choose any other race, right? He didn't choose no other race of people or no other nation of people. He chose us. And guess what? He said if we keep his commandments, we'll be blessed. Are we blessed right now, brother? No. But he said if we didn't keep these commandments, guess what? We're going to be cursed. And that right there we just broke down, them two scriptures that we just read you, those are two curses in the Bible that the man going to be evil towards his brother, going to leave his wife, and his children, right? A woman gonna be evil towards her husband, hate her son, and her daughter gonna be like her, gonna hate her daughter too.
That's why I was like so hesitant when the corona came. Because in the Bible, in Revelation, it says a mad virus.
See that? See that?
That's all it says, a mad virus is coming.
See that? Hey, what is that? See that? That's, hey, see brother, brother dead, man. Brother dead. And before it even got to Revelation, it said plagues gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Like
plagues.
You have steps that he's given us. Trying to. He gave us so many options to correct ourselves.
Hey, guess what, brother? You have it right now. This is grace. See, a lot of people think it's grace to go and do what the hell you want. It's not that, brother. It's grace what you're doing right now to get right. You can even, guess what, even want to get right, then you're going to get left and get burnt up with the rest of it. Because guess what, it's prophesied, right? That guess what, that judgment is going to come to the house of the Lord first. We're going to get touched first for what we did. We're going to get touched 7 times more. Right? So if our people don't get right, right, guess what, 2/3 of our people are going to die. It's prophesied. Everybody ain't going to get it. Everybody ain't going to make it. All of us ain't going to make it. But 1/3, right, 144,000, right, they would be the ones that's going to get caught up. Right? Those ones that repented. Those ones that took the grace and used it to get right with God right now. Right? Instead of walking up here and down, to and fro, scoffing, talking about something, y'all don't respect women, y'all degrade women.
See, that's why I'm grateful. I wake up. That's all I
that's the mercies, brother.
That's all I care.
That's
he
mercy.
let me wake up this morning. Nigga, I'm about to go do whatever the fuck I want. Because he let me wake up.
Read that right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob.
Oh, who?
O Jacob.
Moses spoke these things to the Israelites. Right?
I'm on the way.
Okay. All right, let me wrap this up for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Look, so Moses spoke to the Israelites that, guess what, if you don't listen to God's commandments, guess what, you're going to go through these curses. 2 of the curses was, you're going to hate your brother, right? You know what I'm saying? And the other one, you're going to hate, and part of the first curse, you're going to hate your brother, you know what I'm saying? Have an evil eye towards your wife, right? Have an evil eye towards your brother and your wife, and you're going to lead your children. The second curse was on the women, right? She's going to hate her husband, right? Hate her son, and hate her daughter. You know what I'm saying? That was just 2 curses that don't line up with no other race, right? Moses was talking to the Israelites. These things happen to the so-called black people today, right? And God called us this, because he didn't call us black. Black was a term, right, that was stemmed in the 80s, right?
When they wrote that book, when they wrote the history book, it says it's in the name, his book, nigga, like,
that's out. See, because history, you know what I'm saying? History is past events and it counts, right?
Why you think
3. That's what I want right there. That's what I want. Bring it up.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have
He
chosen.
said who?
Whom I have chosen.
What's his name again?
And Israel.
African American.
And Israel.
Black man.
And Israel. And Israel. And Israel.
Colored man.
And Israel.
Whom I have chosen.
Who he had chosen. Right? That's who we are, brother. We're chosen of the Lord. Right? We're not black people. We're God's chosen people. Right?
Oh my
We're not black.
Talk to the man.
We're not a colored man. Because look, when we're born, we're brown. Right? When we grow up and get a little bit older, we're brown. When we get in the sun, we get a little bit browner. Right? When we die, we turn darker brown, like hazel. Right? But the only people I see that's colored, right? When they're born, they're pink. Right? When they get too hot, they get red.
They get red.
Right?
They can't touch their skin.
Look, exactly.
Oh, man.
When they get punched in the face, their eye turn purple. Right? When they get sick, they turn green. Right? When they suffocating, they turn blue. When they die, they pale. Like,
but this
who's the colored man?
This,
Right.
But this should tell us our skin is worth more than anything in the world.
You know why? You know why that is? Deuteronomy 7:6. Deuteronomy 7:6. This is why. This is why right here. We're going to speak as the organs of God, brother.
Yes, sir.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
We are set apart people. Holy means set apart, read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto mankind.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord. We are set apart. The Lord set us apart for himself. Right, read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
He chose, what he do?
Hath chosen thee.
What's your name, brother? Dietary, man. He chose a brother Dietary, man. To be what?
To be a special people.
To be a what?
To be a special people.
You special.
Unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
Unto himself.
Above all people.
Not equal to.
Above all
Equal
people.
to the white man.
Above all
Not
people.
equal to the Chinese man.
Above all people.
Equal with the Arabs.
Above all people.
Above all people, brother.
That are upon the face of the earth.
Upon the face of this daggone earth, this God-given earth, man. You said we the best and the chosen people, and these other races know it, right?
Looking down
And
in the valley.
Yep. And then, but guess what? They looking down on us because guess what? God brought us low. Because you know why? We didn't listen to what he said.
Yeah,
Those
I already
things
knew
that
that.
those things that he said, blessed see that read and keep those things that's written therein, we didn't keep. So because of that, it's the Most High God that took us from that glory of being the on high people, brought us low, and put nations over top of us for punishment. This is it. This right here because you could go walk up and down, listen to music, wear a certain type of clothes, eat a certain type of food, take a little trip, right? That don't mean that you're free, right? We're still slaves in this day, man. We still get taxed.
Hey man, I'm
we
glad
still
you
gotta pay
said
rent,
that shit, man.
right? Ain't nothing free.
Come on, man.
Ain't nothing free in
Why
this
are we
world.
wearing chains, nigga? Like, why are we doing this to
I don't know if you-
ourselves?
I don't know if you heard about that dude, Rich Homie Quan, right?
Come on, man.
Rich Homie Quan said, he said, I got a whip and a chain. I guess I'm still a slave, man.
But that is true. Because they brought chains for us.
Exactly. We wear them on
So
our...
we wearing them on our neck as we wore them back then.
Yeah. See, but look, a lot of these people that wear these chains, that's what they do. They go to get into one of these 360 deals, right? And they slave to the music industry. They sign their life over.
On that dotted line.
Because there's nothing wrong wearing jewelry at all. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with it. I feel like we need to wear gold.
Hey, man.
That is us.
Hey,
like,
Wisdom of Solomon 1:5, man.
God.
Wisdom of Solomon, Song of Solomon.
Song
Song of Solomon 1:5. Song of Solomon 1:5. Because that's our culture, bro.
yeah, I already.
How does a so-called white man, how does a Chinese man look with a gold chain and the grill?
We see Johnny Dane, how he look. He
Look,
look
it don't
weird.
pop. Weird.
Yeah,
It don't
weird
look
as
right.
fuck.
It don't pop. It don't pop.
Yeah, how
Got
Paul
that
Wall
in.
look?
How Paul Wall look?
And
Goofy.
I'm from where Paul Wall from. So like, I'm from Houston. So like,
See that?
See, like, so,
See that?
like,
Yeah, they
nigga,
from Houston, man.
you know what I'm saying? I'm Texas all the way down here.
See that?
So, like, Paul Wall, he changed the culture, but it's the same fact that, bro, you should have just stayed on your side.
Stayed on your side, man.
And still did what you did, but stay on your side.
Hey, he
trying
wish
to
I
be
was
black.
us though, cause he ran and got a black way.
But you're trying to be us, which you can't be.
Because they don't have no side.
You know
Cause
why?
they still all their culture.
Yeah.
They ain't got no culture.
What is? Let me ask you a question, Dietary. What does a vulture do?
Circle around.
Circle around. circling around that dead thing.
Until it's time to swoop down and
Come
get
and
it.
come and pick off a piece. Pick off a piece.
Go back up and sort
Just
it
like
around.
these so-called white people.
You know what the white people are? They damn them geckos. Like how they be trying to blend in, like with they surroundings.
A damn chameleon, man.
Yeah, chameleon. Yeah, that's what it is.
I ain't
Chameleon.
gonna lie, I needed that, bro.
Read that right quick.
This
for
the book of
brother,
Songs of Solomon, chapter
real,
1
brother.
and verse 10. Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels.
Come on,
that
man.
cheeks when you smile, rows of jewels in your mouth.
Come on,
right?
man.
Like this brother, man.
Yay.
Yeah, read like that
Go.
brother, man.
Go.
Right?
Thy neck with chains of gold.
That neck, look at that brother, man. Chains of
Yeah.
gold. Chains of gold, man. Read.
We don't play that.
This morning. She said, "Hey, we will read that part."
We will make the borders of gold with studs of silver.
With studs of silver, diamonds.
Come on.
Diamonds, man.
Earrings.
Diamond earrings, man. You know what I'm saying? Who culture is that, man? Who's this talking about? And God called us
As a people.
Look, did God call us black people?
No.
What did He call us, brother? Dietary?
Chosen.
Chosen. And who was this chosen? What was the name that He said?
Israelites.
Come on now, that's plain, brother. That's plain. So when we walk around calling ourselves a black person, an African American person, we ain't doing nothing but calling ourselves another nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Another Negro. You know what I'm saying? A coon. You're supposed to be calling yourself, right? Why would I call myself that? Right? Why would I want to be something like that? Why would I want to be any other thing than what God called me? God called me an Israelite, right? You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High, brother. So knowing your nationality now, brother, right? It's imperative, right? Because the things that got us here, right, was breaking God's commandments. Do you know any commandments of God?
Well, I do, but like it's been a long time.
Just give me one that you think that you can remember. Just give me one. What the hell was that?
Thou shalt not lie.
Thou shalt not lie.
That is my biggest thing. That is not. Thou shalt not lie. Because I can respect you if you just tell me the truth. I
Right.
might not like it. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, what they say, truth hurt.
But you told me the truth. So now I know you ain't on no fuck shit.
Yeah. You told me up front, so now I know how to move.
Now I know how to, you know what I'm saying, correct the little shit that we had.
Somebody they'll kill you.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yep, they'll kill you.
That's my biggest thing. I stand on that to this day, but I've been like that since I was like 15. Stand on that. I don't lie to nobody.
Yeah.
What?
See that?
I'm a man first. That's probably where I'm a man first.
God
so
made
like,
you man.
So like a man, whatever a man say out his mouth is what it is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Because God said what He said. He said in Malachi 3 and 6, He said, I am the Lord.
Yeah.
I changed that. Right? If He said it, it is what it is.
A man word is his bond, bro.
That's your yay be yay, your nay be a nay, man.
Yeah.
Right?
A
Hey, when the
man
Lord
word is
said-
a man's bond,
Hey, when the
bro.
Lord,
Preach.
Genesis 1 and 1. Right? All He did was speak and it was so. You know what I'm saying?
The heavens and the earth.
Did he say, let there be light?
In the beginning.
Did he say,
Yeah.
nah, I don't think so.
Nah, let there be.
He said, and it was.
And it was.
Hey, that's how it is, and that's how it's supposed to be as a man.
Yes,
and we
sir.
are in the image of God, and
Yeah.
He called us His children,
Yeah.
the Israelites, right? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right?
Let me get back to my daughter, man.
Can I read you this one? You read?
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you?
Yeah, I read the Bible every day.
Okay, all praise to the Most High. So do you eat pork?
No.
You eat
I
crabs?
eat fish on.
What type of fish?
Crawfish.
Somewhat.
Catfish?
But like, I eat catfish a lot. And like,
Can I read you one commandment before you go?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even simple little small things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like eating, like certain like things that we eat.
Yeah.
Even down to we dress.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I be saying. Like,
And certain small things we are commanded to
but
do.
I've been trying.
Because it's
you know
our
what I'm saying?
culture.
Yeah.
It's our heritage.
I just stopped eating pork like probably when I moved up here, and that was like 8 months ago.
That's great.
Because you
bro.
know
See
in
that?
Texas, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, nigga, we eating good down there. As he know, he country fed. You hear me? He country fed. So like,
Yeah,
not. But I'm saying though, down where we from, nigga, that down south food is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, big bro, let me say something to you real quick. And but you know, pork ain't just in meat. They got pork.
yeah, I already
So
know.
if you gonna not eat pork, you should probably start paying attention to everything that you consume.
Yeah, I don't really
You know
eat.
what I'm saying?
I don't
Yeah.
really eat a lot of stuff. I eat the same things most of the time. I don't like changing my foods,
Right.
Because I feel like I get sick.
All right, so let me read you this about the catfish,
This is Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water.
Because you already don't eat pork already. So you know, you know for damn well you ain't eat no damn dog or no cat. Or no damn cat.
I wouldn't go eat it anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
I eat pork anyway.
Right.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever have fins and scales.
Whatsoever have what?
Fins and scales.
So catfish, they got fins, but no scales. No scales. That's why it's so slick. Slick as fish. Like a damn shark. Like a damn eel.
I said that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I said, I don't think I'm supposed to be eating this catfish because I don't got no scales.
Yeah, see that?
And scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers.
And in the rivers.
Them shall ye eat.
So you gotta eat things that come out the waters that have fins and scales. But keep reading on that.
And all that have not fins and scales.
That don't have fins and scales.
In the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
What shall they be?
They shall be an abomination unto you.
And he said all that don't have fins and scales in the rivers, in the seas, or in the waters, right? Them shall you shouldn't eat that, right? He said they gotta have fins and scales. These two attributes of things that come out the water, they must have fins and scales. There's many fish in the water that got fins and scales,
man.
Right? There's no need for us to be eating this abominations. That's why the river's dirty. That's why the seas is not clean.
Right.
Because we eating up all of the things that clean up the water. Right? That's why our water's contaminated. Because we eating the things that clean up water, like clams, right?
Yeah, like
mussels.
I don't know how people are eating that shit. Why are we eating bottom feeders anyway? First off, like I understand you in the sea, you want some fish.
Right.
Don't matter. But don't go to the bottom of the motherfuckers.
Right.
And get the shit that's at the bottom of the motherfuckers. That's the reason why.
That's the reason why.
But that's why they at the bottom. So you don't touch them.
Right.
Galveston is supposed to be.
Come on, man.
It's supposed to. Galveston is supposed to be beautiful, bro. It's supposed to be so much color. It's supposed to be purple.
That shit right there, man.
You know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah.
Galveston is supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be purples, greens, pinks, all these colors. But since we go and we dig up all the bottom feeders, that's why that shit's so dirty and polluted. You feel what I'm saying? Galveston nasty as hell because we eat all the
natural cleaners.
Abomination.
Natural cleaners.
Crustaceans.
Man, I'm about to get back to my daughter, man. I'm glad y'all was here.
All praise
I think everything happens for
Get a flight
reason.
from the brother. Get a flight from one of the brothers, man. Most
Appreciate
definitely.
you, man.
Everything does happen for a reason, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Proverbs, what's that? Proverbs 20 and
24.
Yeah.
Man's goings of the Lord.
Bring that out. Man's goings of the Lord. Let me read this to you. I'm gonna explain that flight to you before you leave. It's the last one. Then I'm gonna ask you a question after that.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord.
Nah, I do my own thing.
Man's goings are of the Lord.
Nah, I just my own will.
Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
Hey, everything happened for a reason. Because the Lord directed you up here. Right? You could have very much kept on walking and you could have shook your hand and like, man, I don't got time for that. I gotta go do something. Went up the street, and you walked right back past it, ignored us again. But guess what? The Most High said, man, hey, for sure.
Hey, he could have stayed in Texas.
And he said, hell yeah, I got time for the Lord.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Should have stayed in Texas.
Could have stayed in Texas, man. You here. Right? I could have stayed all the way in D.C., but I'm here.
Come on.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Now I'm here. I'm with the truth with my brothers, man. Right? And that's where you gonna be too, man. You could be on the other side too. With us, man. With the Lord, man. Not just with us, but with any congregation. Right? With any brother that's
I feel like
in this truth, in the knowledge, brother.
Two is a congregation.
Hey, where two or more gathered in my name, there he is in my man. That's Matthew 18 and 20.
Come on.
Right? And we in the Lord's house right now, my brother.
Right.
We in the Lord's house. The angels here. The angels here. The angels up there, they rejoicing right now for the brother Dietary, man. They're like, man, that's right. They probably up there blowing the trumpet like, this brother in the spirit.
For real though.
Like, man, look at this dude. Look at him in the spirit. They slapping hands, high fiving, back flipping, doing whatever, man. They rejoicing right now.
Yeah, I already know.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord is right here. You're in the presence right now.
Yeah, I
feel it. So, man's goings are of the Lord, brother. Right? You know what I'm saying? You're here for a reason, right? So you can't just take this truth, right, or take this knowledge, right, and just go and let Satan take it away from you.
Nah, for real.
Right? Keep these things, hold them in your heart, right? Because the Lord didn't call this your heart. This is your heart, right? This is what you make decisions with. This is what you remember stuff by, right? So remember these words going in to read your scriptures, brother, right? And that flyer that you got right there, right? It got YouTube on there. Yeah. We got our YouTube on there too. But you can go anywhere. Instagram, Facebook, email, whatever the case may be. It's a number down here. You can text it if you got any questions about anything. Hey, we love questions, man.
Oh, say
anything you read in the scriptures, ask us a question, say man.
Less, bro.
Right? We charge you to ask. Anybody that's on this, that see this video, we charge. Ask us questions, man. Because the Christian pastor ain't gonna tell you. Islam ain't gonna tell you. Religion ain't gonna teach you. The word of the Lord is gonna teach you, man.
I stopped going to church because I felt like, well, in my knowledge of the world and what I've been through in 23 years,
right?
I figured out that you is the house of the Lord.
Yo, hey,
see that?
See, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
For 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 16. Yeah, man, you are the temple of the Most High.
Come on, man.
Right, and He dwells in you. So why you got according to what Acts chapter 7 and verse number 14, right? 48. So like Acts chapter 7 and verse 48, man. Right, the Lord is not made. He's not in the building that was made with the hands of man. Right, He's not in no big cathedrals. He's not in no damn church building. And He in you. The Lord, He's in you, man. Oh, take that one too. You know what I'm saying? But bring that out right fast.
This 1 Corinthians chapter, this 1 Corinthians 3:16.
Hey, cause look, it's the spirit right now, brother. How many times have you said, I gotta
go back to my daughter, man?
Look, brother, hey, the Lord got you stuck.
Yeah,
walls of the Lord.
Nah, real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Nah, the building is.
That ye are the temple of God?
Sunday.
That ye are the temple of God?
Sunday school.
That ye are the temple of God? And that the Spirit of God?
That the what?
That the Spirit of God?
Nah, physically.
That the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
He dwells in you, brother. Right? And hold on, keep reading on that. Except you what?
If any man defile the temple of God,
if you defile the temple of God,
him shall.
Oh, sorry. You was like, you know, it's good. You putting abominations. You smoking. You're getting drunk, right? You know what I'm saying? Your dad going freaking off and fornicating.
That's what right? I be telling my woman. Like, I understand you like to drink.
Yeah.
I smoke.
Yeah.
I understand I got a little. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I understand that. But I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand.
That's good.
But I be telling her, you can drink, just don't get fucking drunk.
Yeah, right.
He said you can have a drink, you can have a little wine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had a good day. Fuck it. It's the last, so you know what I'm saying? It's the end of the week.
For sure.
Let's celebrate.
Let your hair down. Type stuff. Yeah.
Celebrate. Yeah. But don't get to the point where you are drunk. So you don't understand nothing.
And you ain't on top of that too, and you're doing it every day. You're being moderate. You're not having no moderation.
Yeah.
You're not having a just balance.
You're not having no morals.
Yep.
That's exactly what it is.
So if you defile the temple of God, right,
him shall God destroy. Him shall God destroy.
Brother, the Aryan brother, you gotta cut that smoking out.
Well, I already told myself that.
All praises. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't smoked in probably like a week.
Good. Keep going, brother.
Keep going, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
So like, time up for that, brother, man. That's some shit.
Nah, but like real talk,
man.
like I be around my uncles and shit. You know what I'm saying? They smoke.
Yeah.
They be passing. Man, you got it, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard, but you got it. You know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, and don't walk in the ways of wickedness. Don't put yourself in that situation
right,
where you could cause you to sin.
Yeah.
Right? You gotta flee from sin.
Yeah.
All sights of it like you flee from a serpent.
Yeah.
Right? Like you see. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta flee from it, man. Right? You can't walk in the ways of wicked. You can't follow the multitude to do evil, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's your daughter.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, ma'am.
All praise to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You be smooth, brother. Hey, before we go, brother, what did the Lord call you?
Did he call me?
What nationality did the Lord give you?
Judah.
You know what I'm saying? That's your tribe. And what nation did you come from?
Hey, Southern Kingdom.
The Southern Kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
But we Israelites, brother.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I'm glad I met y'all, bro. I'm going to be in touch.
We out here every Saturday, too, brother, 5 o'clock.
Every Saturday?
Yep.
I'm across the street, so I'll walk through.
All praise the Most High.
All praise to the Most High, brother. All praises.
This is based on you had to get away from people who not like-minded, to smoke and things like that.
Bring that out. Bring
It's in
that out.
Psalms chapter 1, verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
You said what?
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Ooh, that's cold. Bring it out.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners. Read.
Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
Don't even sit in the seat around the scornful, man. Read.
But his delight is in the law of the Lord.
What I delight gotta be?
But his delight is in the law of the Lord.
Hold on, read from the top one more time. That was cold.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 1, verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners, man. You gotta stop being around people that's in the way of ungodly acts. You gotta stop being around people that's into wickedness. You gotta stop being, you gotta cut them off, man. Right? You gotta leave them, alone. You gotta walk a different way, right? You gotta make your delight in the will of the Lord. Can you read that?
Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
Don't even sit in the seat of the scornful, right? Can you read?
But his delight is in the law of the Lord.
What our delight gotta be?
But his delight is in the law of the Lord. And in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
Nah, just sometime.
Day and night.
Nah, just last week I read 5 chapters.
Day and night.
You gotta meditate day and night on these things, man. This morning. Con, that's good. That's good. All praise to the Most High. Sirach 13 and 9.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
If you are invited to the home of someone influential,
if you're invited to the home of somebody that's influential, like your uncle, your cousin, your brother, right, and stuff like that, and they all smoking weed, right? They all, you know, they get high, you know, they getting drunk, you know, they having idle talks and conversations, right? You can't go around that. Keep reading.
be reserved in your behavior.
You gotta be reserved in your behavior. You gotta be an example. You gotta kind of like, hey, you know what? Nah, I'm good, right? Especially if you have to see these people. Especially if you have to go around these people all the time.
Then he will invite you more often.
Then he will invite you more often. He's gonna try to get you to come around more, right? He's gonna keep getting you. He's gonna try to keep getting you to come around more, right? Keep reading.
If you push yourself on him,
if you push yourself to go and follow these people, right? You try to bring yourself around where you're not invited. You're trying to bring yourself around people, right, that don't want you to be, that you're not even supposed to be around, right? You know what I'm saying? You make yourself reserved, and you start coming around these people, or they try to like move around and do things that were outside of you because they know that you don't walk that way. But you try to force yourself around it. What's gonna happen?
he will put you in your place.
He's gonna put you in your place, man. Ain't you one of them Hebrew Israelites? Why you wanna be around me and I'm smoking? Ain't you one of them Hebrew Israelites? Why you wanna be around me and we talking about
y'all keep commandments.
And I thought y'all keep the commandment. Why you trying to come over here to the daggone Thanksgiving feast? Why you trying to do that? Ain't you one of them Hebrew? You gonna get put in your place, right? Read.
On the other hand, if you keep your distance from him,
you gotta keep your distance from him. What's gonna happen?
he will forget about
He
you.
gonna forget about you. All of our families forgot about us, right? Especially when it comes around Christmas time and holiday time, man. They don't call us, right? They don't call us for the daggone family functions and family reunions, right? They forgot, oh yeah, he one of the Hebrew Israelites. You know, don't even deal with it. You know what I'm saying? They forget about you, man, right? That's what's gonna happen on the other hand. If you keep yourself reserved, if you don't walk in their way, they're gonna forget about you, right? Keep reading.
Don't pretend to be his equal.
Don't try to be there. Don't pretend to be like you their equal, like y'all on the same level, right? Because you're not, right? Because anybody that's in this truth that don't smoke weed, they're not on the same level as a person that smoke weed, right? Anybody that's in this truth that fights against the lust, right? That's not willfully sinning, right? They on a different level than those people that willfully sin, right? Can you read?
Or trust everything he says.
We can't trust everything that they say. Read.
In spite of all his long and polite conversations.
Despite all of the long and polite conversations with your cousin, man, remember those days, man? I remember those days when you used to do this, and man, we used to be so close, right? Hey, man, hey, I love what you doing, man. I really, hey, what you be doing, bro? Like, hey, cuz, what you be doing, cuz? Like, real life, cuz. You be doing that. Why he getting hot, hitting the beat?
You be doing your thing out there.
You be doing your thing out there. I be seeing you, right? So despite all of the polite conversations, you can't trust what he say, right? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there one day. Yeah, one day it's that for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Getting high, getting drunk, right? Eating pork, freaking off. All right, hold that. Finish reading that.
He is testing you.
He is doing what?
He is testing you.
He's testing you.
If a person does not keep confidences,
if a person doesn't keep confidence, right? Keep reading.
He is cruel.
He is gonna be cruel to you.
He will not hesitate to hurt you.
He gonna hurt you. He won't hesitate to do it either. He gonna make you look like a fool, right? So as you try to sit over here and want to be a get with, right, and want to be over here following the path of people that you're not supposed to be around, right? You know what I'm saying? And you doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. Guess what? As soon as he pass you that blunt, he gonna put you on on Front Street, right? Yeah, little Tommy was smoking weed. He said he Hebrew Israelite, right? He out here smoking weed, and they gonna put you on Front Street. Gonna hurt you. Gonna hurt you or do what?
Or have you put in jail.
They're gonna have you put in jail, right? It's more than
keep your secrets to yourself.
Keep your what?
Keep your secrets to yourself.
Tell them to everybody.
Keep your secrets to yourself. And be very careful.
And be very careful about the friends and the company that you keep. Right? Keep reading.
For you are always walking on dangerous ground.
You are always walking on dangerous ground, and it's truth, man. Right? Like I said the other night, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Say it again.
Y'all, hey, bring it out for the elder one more time.
Say it again.
Verse 13 from the top.
Keep your secrets to yourself and be very careful.
And be very careful.
For you are always walking on dangerous ground.
Hey, we walking on dangerous ground in this truth. If you follow the spirit of Yahweh Shai, right? If you following these words in the Bible, right? What the Lord said and what He taught, guess what? You are always walking on dangerous ground. Right? You always walking on dangerous ground. Give me that in the book of Acts 11 and verse 26, right? Because if you call yourself a follower of Christ, right? Understand this, right? Everybody you're going to be hated by everyone, right? Everyone is going to hate you for the name of Yahweh Shai. Like I was saying the other day, right? I never seen a person, right, that's in Christianity get hated for Jesus Christ.
Right.
I never seen a person get hated for the name of Jesus Christ. I never seen a person get hated for the name of Muhammad, right? I never seen that. Everybody loves these people, but every time you say the name Yahweh Shai or Yahweh, you get hated, you get threatened. You might mess around and get punched in the face, right? They mess around and spit on you, right? They try to kill you, right? As many times there's brothers that got threatened with guns, right? Because they told them that, guess what, Christianity is false, right? And Yahweh Shai and Jesus is not His name. They're ready to fight you. They're ready to kill you, just like they did the Christians back in those days of Yahweh Shai after He died.
Overcame Babylon, we Israel, now we girded up. Ever since we came into the truth, we got our birdies up. Eat this Mac, think you funny, watch how it'll burn you up. I live 3 miles down, bout a Sabbath journey up. Esau see us coming up, just watch how we just turn him up. In the kingdom, keep the law, we gon' have him double dutch. Occupy till I come, go ahead and eat this honey up. Anytime I see a blood moon, it got me jumping up. Esau doing coke, yeah, now he fanny up. I done got my spirit up, now let's just see what's up.